The KwaZulu-Natal Sharks Board Maritime Center of Excellence has protected the province's bathing beaches from shark attacks for over 50 years. The Sharks Board is also involved in vital shark research and educates the public about sharks and their behavior. Based in Umhlanga Rocks, north of Durban, this is popular among local school learners and interested members of the public.
After the audiovisual presentation, they will go for a shark dissection presentation. This is where we put a real specimen on top of the table. We have it dissected. We do that so that our teachings or our learnings becomes more practical. It's very much hands-on. They get to see the shark in reality. We cut it open. We go as far as its internal organs. We teach the people on the shark behavioral patterns in order for us to be fully equipped so that we do know quite well how to work around sharks. Remember, there's nothing wrong with sharks. It's only a matter of us having to understand how they function and how they work. Mostly sharks work out of curiosity. They don't have hands to try things. So of course they will go for whatever they think forms part of their food chain. They'll go and bite. The unfortunate part is that sharks don't like a human taste, but because you have been bitten, of course, you might bleed to death. If you are lucky, then you survive. But once a shark has bitten you, it realizes, I don't like this taste. It leaves you. But you can imagine an amount of damage it would have caused you. So we warn people during presentations on what they should look up for so that they become safe should they venture out to any beaches.
The only institute of its kind in the world, it is mandated to be a global leader in bather protecting against shark attacks while minimizing environmental impact and promoting tourism.
We believe that we contribute immensely towards tourism in KZN. Why am I saying so? It is because when visitors want to come to South Africa, the most thing that they want to enjoy is the beach. They will shop around for the beaches that are protected. We brag about that here in KwaZulu-Natal. We've got the protected beaches. Over and above that, we've got the waters that are warm. We always say it is forever summer here. Even in winter, you can easily get into the water, which is why we always invite whoever wishes to come and enjoy a holiday in KwaZulu-Natal.
The KwaZulu-Natal coastal line is the only coastal line with 37 beaches equipped with shark safety gear between Richards Bay and Port Edwards.
We operate between Richards Bay in the north, right through to the upper south. It doesn't necessarily mean that all the beaches along the coastline of the KwaZulu-Natal are protected. There had to be a mutual agreement between us and those municipalities where we have the beaches protected. So we call for all visitors that they must look for their signboards at any beach before they go and enjoy themselves out at sea.
The early boat trips out to the sea is to observe the staff at work or witness the checking of shark safety gear, as well as an opportunity to experience the marine life.
As a Sharks Board, our mandate is to protect bathers. So it's also important that we educate the communities to understand more about sharks. Because yes, they may know that they're going to the sea and swim during holiday times, but they don't know that those beaches, they're protected. That's why we have a lot of tourists that visit our coastline. So that's why we also take that education to the schools so that they can understand more what is happening with the shark when they are there on the sea, how they must behave, what they must do. Because at the end of the day, when you go to swim, we go to the shark territory. So we have to understand when you go there, how we're going to behave when you get there. And also now when you happen to have that shark here on our head office, that's when you get that opportunity that no, we must educate them, especially, as I said, the black people, because as we never really understand this industry well on the past. We normally, when we see a shark, we run away. We think that's that bad animal, that dangerous animal. But if you come closer to understanding more about the education of it, you understand that no, sharks just need to be understood only. That's a different part of it that we need to educate the public about.
Beach tourism is a major attraction which is not only made possible through such activities which include educational outreach and marine tourism programs to create awareness about the life in the sea.
On a quarterly basis, we mobilize communities, we bring schools, we go and clean the beaches. So we educate them that the litter that end up inside the shark's stomach start with our communities. When we start littering at home, you throw that paper around, you throw that bottle around, then it will be washed through the river, and from the river will be washed through to the sea. And then it gets there to the sea, and then will end up in that shark's stomach. That's a tiger shark. Tiger shark, you will normally find a lot of things. You'll find bottles, just the proof that whatever we throw around. So that's a part of education that we always do. When you go and do the cleanup, we don't only do the cleanup. After that, we do that education to the public, to the communities. What they must do to the communities, they must use the bins to throw the litter and all around and that. We still have enough sharks. We're taking care of that when we do our part of the research. So our scientists, they do that part of research. At the moment, there's nothing that points out to say that, no, we're running out of a number of sharks. Maybe the certain sharks are getting extinct, unless those like Megalodon sharks that extinct years ago. But those ones, definitely, we still have enough for the future generation to learn and about those sharks there. Definitely.
The KwaZulu-Natal Sharks Board also conducts research into the biology of sharks and other animals caught in the sea, which offers public education programs and safety precautions that must be adhered to.
I learned interesting things about the shark and dissecting. First time, and I saw the body, different names of the parts. It is important for me to know and understand and learn lots of things, but digesting. Right. I think I want to add. I said I enjoyed and understood everything that was happening and happened inside the world of fish. Right.
Yeah. This shark very amazing, and this shark I feel treasure like sharky and sharp. His teeth is too many, look like sharp, and too many and very dangerous. Some people will die. The shark is very easy to bite. Yeah, very amazing. I learned about shark. It's nice, look interesting. Thank you.
This experience offers unique insights into the work done by the board with both audio and visual displays. Members of the public can gain access to the information by visiting the Durban coastal areas. For SABC News, I am Thapelo Mowela.